Hi everyone, welcome back to River and Rune. Hail and whole may you be found. I'm so excited. We are just about to enter Lughnasadh. So tomorrow on August 1st will be the Celtic festival to bring in and welcome the beauty of fall, the beauty of autumn, the harvest time. This is it. It's so exciting. It's so exciting. And we are just also at the tail end of the month of Holly, the Celtic month of Holly. And I have it here on this wonderful little book of mine. And the holly tree is such a beautiful tree, beautiful, powerful tree. And the archetype here, the phrase says, "I am a battle-waging spear." So for those of you who tune in on River and Rune, I love to go alongside the Celtic calendar, the Celtic year. And so Holly and the month of Holly is representative of the transition from summer into fall, into the autumn, into the beauty of abundance, of reaping what we have sown. And Holly is the beautiful plant, the tree that represents the coming of winter, the waning year. Because it is through holly that we find our inner fire. Because the wood is so beautifully hard and strong that it was often used as a battle spear, or was often used for any kind of application that needed that stronger, harder wood to survive any kind of balanced throws. So it represents the connection to justice, to power, to beauty, to inner life and inner light. And conspicuous and wonderfully enough, it connects to Leo. It connects to the beauty of the month of August as we enter into the sign of Leo, as we've already been in it. So it's beautiful energy. And Lughnasadh is, as I mentioned earlier, the Celtic festival of harvest. So usually you'll have like beautiful games, fun times. It was very celebratory. And so as we walk into the winter months, we have to be prepared to reap the beauties of what we have sown, so that we can see what we have in store for us and survive the winter ahead. So I'm excited to see what the runes have to say. It's going to be a very powerful autumn mix, I feel, so it'll be a special Lughnasadh reading to see what the fall has to bring for all of us. So it's a collective reading, as you guys know. So whatever resonates, take it with you. The rest, leave it for someone else. It may resonate with them. And I hope you guys enjoy. Let's see what they have to say. Ooh. Okay. I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued. Ooh. Okay. So, to begin, I had this beautiful vision of someone standing out over the cliff, overlooking a vista, overlooking a landscape. And it was such a beautiful vision because it felt like for many of us, especially for the coming August, for the coming season of the fall, season of autumn, this beautiful connecting to, like I had mentioned earlier, the reaping of what we have sown. It's almost as if many of us will be looking out over the landscape of our hearts, over the landscape of our souls, and really taking stock of everything that has come to pass, and realizing how far we've come, and yet how much farther we have to go. So this is definitely a time, especially for the month of August, to really take the opportunity to look at all of your accomplishments up until this point. Look at how far you've come, to really take that time to say, okay, I did it, I made it this far. And really allow that recognition that self-recognition, to feed your sense of self, to feed your sense of joy, so that you can maintain that sense of responsibility for who you are as a person. Because as I have said to a couple of friends of mine recently, that responsibility is less of a social pressure as much as it is a social awareness for yourself as you exist in this reality. So take those accomplishments that you've had as you look out into the vista of your experience and really use it as nourishment for yourself, to say, look how far I've come, I've done well, I've learned a lot about myself, I've gone through a lot of traumas, and yet here I am. And use that so that you can prepare yourself for the coming winter, whatever that may hold in store for many of us. Lots of good things, I feel. So, as you guys know, the rune table is like a ripple in the pond. So whatever falls closest to the center is what's happening now, and as it ripples out over time, that's farther along the way, farther along the path. And today, only one rune fell in the center, which I think is quite curious. We have Perthro that had fallen on its side, so not quite upright and not quite Merkstav in reverse. So this Perthro is very beautiful and very poignant, because it's really suggesting that for this month of the harvest, for Lughnasadh, for this month of August, as we head into the fall, because remember, the fall equinox happens later in September. So from a physics perspective, from a geological perspective, we won't be in fall until the end of September. But we have started autumn. We have started that beginning of reaping what we have sown. And Perthro falling on its side is suggesting that we have so much potential to connect to our inner wisdom and to the knowledge of our own destiny, so that we may walk forward on the paths that we choose. But it's up to us. It's up to you to decide how you want that to play out. And it's very, I keep hearing the word poignant. It's very poignant because so much is laid out for you, just like in the vision, as you saw that entire vista. So as you continue to nourish yourself with remembering how far you've come, it will give you the strength to connect to your deeper intuition, to connect to the sense of femininity, of receptivity, of knowledge of your intuition, knowledge of your destiny. For those of you who do the tarot, this is connected to the High Priestess. So the more you nourish yourself with how far you've come, with the recognition of your strength, you will bring a deeper awareness of your purpose, so that you can walk forward and create and build and welcome in a beautiful and abundant winter. But if you choose to not listen and to get caught up in the cycles of severe self-criticism, then I believe that you will not be aware of how far you've come, of the lessons that you've learned, and focused only on your deficiencies, and that will prevent you from accessing the deeper intuition and knowledge that you have available for yourself. So there's some energies waiting on the outside for many of us, and I love these energies. So these were the ones that are waiting. These guys had fallen on the side. I had already cleared the table with their energies, which I'm grateful for. But we have Tirwas waiting outside of the rune table. Victory. Depending on how you address and connect to your intuition, victory awaits you. This sense of joy, of purpose, of really moving forward and saying, like, here I am. Holding up that battle spear, holding up that holly, being able to say, I know that my path is just. And that connects to your deeper intuition. And then, should you do that, what's waiting also is Ewas. I love seeing this rune. As you guys know, for those of you who are frequenting River and Rune, I love Ewas because it represents transformation, transition, harmonious partnerships and relationships, coming into deeper balance with yourself so that you know your boundaries and are able to move past them with a sense of comfort, security, in yourself, right? So this is what's waiting for us, these energies. And for those of us, I do feel a gift. A gift is on the way, right? And this gift could be a relationship, this gift could be a job that you've been waiting for, this gift could be an unexpected gift. It could also represent an exchange. So perhaps an exchange that you were not aware of. Perhaps one day you felt to exchange your gifts with someone else and it brought you such nourishment. So whatever that may be, I feel that that's waiting for us, for many of us, towards the end of August, so that we can welcome in the beauty of September. So Lughnasadh reading it is, and Lughnasadh reading it was. A beautiful reading for many of us, for all of us, and for those that it resonated with. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed what the runes had to say. Please feel free to check out my website, riverandrune.com. You can book a personal reading there if you desire. And please like and subscribe to this channel, like this video, subscribe to this channel, the whole thing. You guys know the deal. And I'm very grateful that you all have decided to spend some time with me on this beautiful Friday and this beautiful Lughnasadh Eve. So may the blessings of Bridget be upon you, the blessings of the Queen of the South, the blessings of Lugh, who is the god of light in Celtic mythology. May he bless you as well. Freya, of course, in her beauty and her glory. So I'm grateful to all of you, for spending the time with me. So thank you, and I'll see you soon on River and Rune. Bye everyone.